All right, guys, we are going to get busy with this. I know you're all busy with family and everything else. It is Sunday. It is God's day, and it should be nothing but family and God on these days, on this day. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to kind of cover some stuff that we've talked about in the past, and it is handoff calls. Y'all remember when we had that young man do handoff calls? We were at Starbucks. Jabri's got them recorded on here. I could find them if I needed to. But we recorded a young man by the name of JC. And what he did was we did what they call a handoff call. So he was calling his people. We were trying to set up appointments. So all he did was just I have a dog dying in the background. Sorry about that. But all he did was say, hey guys, are you looking to make extra money? Great, I've seen something, hold on. And there was no edification. So we tweaked it a little bit to try and do something with that. So hopefully we can get that. I got a 10-minute video and a couple of videos, and we'll get to see it. But I want you guys to see this video and see how it's done. Three-way phone calls has been a tool. Now, the guy you're gonna see here tonight, you guys have to understand something. He is not in the business yet. He said all he had was $50 to his name. He doesn't have the money. So what we did is we set up an appointment with him and started getting things set up. So if we did make contact with people, do you guys understand that? We would have his first 3 people ready to go. And it would just be the day he signed up would just be boom. So we went that route, and it's important. So people don't have to be in the business to make these three-way calls. So you're jumping ahead of the game. And I'm just I want to reiterate that, because most people say, oh, okay, well, we'll talk to you when you're ready. And then he might not ever be ready. So you lose him, you lose all of his contacts, you lose everything. So at least here now, and you guys will get to see what took place, and I'll let you see that. So
that's the simplicity. So out of these people, who would you want to call first? And let's figure out who we'll want to know a little bit more about them. So this way, if Chris and me get on the phone, it's just easier for us to have a conversation.
Okay. Yeah, probably my pastor right now.
Okay, and your pastor's name is
Mike Contreras.
So Mike. Okay, well, awesome. So then all you would do is pretty much just, hey Mike, how's it going?
Pastor Mike, how are you doing?
Yeah, I have a quick minute. Or you can just say, this isn't going to take long. I saw some incredible way to make money, and I thought of you. And you know what? Here's Mr. King. He's the top executive of the company. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
That's it. And just keep it on speaker. That's easier. That way Chris can talk to him.
Okay.
And just hand him the phone.
And before we begin, okay, so he's a pastor. He's been a pastor for what? You said 10 years?
10 years.
10 years. And it's him and his wife. And this is a third church here, right? Locally.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? 2 kids?
Yes, 2 kids.
2 kids?
Yeah.
Little or?
No, they're full grown already.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So has he been pastor for 10 years, or do you know?
Yeah, he's been pastor 10 years. He's been a believer for I think 25.
Do you know his story? Like, does he have a pretty powerful story?
Yeah, he was a drinker. So, because he was in the military, he retired the Air Force.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's was a drinker, and then he got delivered, and he never came back. So,
That's awesome.
Only God can do it.
See, that's awesome, because that's like a praise, and then, you know what I mean? It's like, there's certain things, the more you know about somebody, so when they get on the phone, they can, connect and find something, that connection there. So the fact that he's a believer, we already have an instant connection. Because we're all in the same family.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and call him.
Okay.
And then, go ahead and keep it on speaker, and then just pretty much hand it. Don't ask permission, just basically say, here's Mr. King, he's the top executive, hold on, and give it to Chris.
Okay, so I'm going to say
Yeah, keep it super simple. Don't try not to deviate. The script's there to help keep you on point.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you do it fast, then you're okay.
Yeah.
You won't be nervous.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
It's easy.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, go.
Oh no, that was the wrong one. Oops.
They might call you back.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't
No,
answer,
because we have 3 church phones, so it's
Oh.
I gotta call.
and if he doesn't answer, just say, what was his name again?
Pastor Mike.
Pastor Mike. Hey, Pastor Mike, can this is Tony. I have an important question. Can you give me a call back? That's all you would say if he doesn't answer.
Hello.
Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
Good. I do it.
Hey, do you have a quick minute? I have a quick minute as well. I had an opportunity to come across to make some money, and I thought of you guys. So, I want to explain it to you. It's what I talked about earlier about what I was going to do today, and I can kind of have him explain it to you if you're interested right now.
Not right now. I can't really do any financial moves right now, Brother Tony.
Okay.
Because of what I'm looking at trying to purchase a house, so I have to hold off on everything. My income in and outgoing.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
But after all that, maybe I'll take a listen.
Okay. All right, Pastor.
Thank you,
All
Brother
right. You're welcome.
Tony. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was really good. I'm glad you stuck to that
He's
first
smooth.
part.
Yeah.
really
He
smooth,
did
for
smooth,
sure,
so,
for sure.
good.
The idea is to just do a handoff because he might not have been interested in the business, but by him seeing the business, he could direct you to somebody else.
Yeah.
So the idea is not with the intent like he's going to do it, but it's like walking billboard. You know, how is he going to know now what you're doing to refer? Hey, somebody could hook you up with internet. Somebody could. He's not going to know, and it could be. There's like even his home. When he gets a home, he's not going to know, hey, I can get all my services through Tony now. So the idea was to get him to let Chris talk to him. And even if he says, I'm not ready to make financial, Chris would say, oh, absolutely. It's just about having you see it so you can support Tony later on down the road. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's the idea of not necessarily asking their permission, just basically saying, hey, this is Mr. King. He's the top executive. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that make a
Yeah,
little
sense,
sense though?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you did really, really good. And I know if it's a little, we want to ask permission for people, but again, we're not attached to their decision. We're not counting on him per se to do it.
Yeah.
We just want him to see it so he could be an advocate for you. So he can be
And he's
preaching.
gonna see,
You know what I mean?
then he's gonna see all the services. He's looking at saving every dime he can right now.
Right.
And if we're able to look at all the services, and he might, like I say, could be currently overpaying for services, and helping you out, he could in turn generate more income because he's not having to pay it out in bills.
Yeah, because he's trying to buy the house that we're at right now because he's been paying rent for like 10 years.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so finally
A lot of
he
people.
wants
Yeah.
to buy it now. So.
Not
They got
to-
some
yeah.
good programs for the vets too.
Yeah, do they?
Real good. Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we could call Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah,
And now
Jacob.
who's Jacob?
Jacob's my brother.
Okay. What does Jacob do?
He was working with air conditioning right now with me.
Okay. Air
Oh, nice.
conditioning.
Yeah.
And is he married?
Yeah, he's married to Laura.
Laura. Okay. Do they have kids?
Yeah.
How many kids do they have?
Just one kid.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
Little or like
Yeah, little mamas, yeah.
little?
That's what we call our
Do you spoil her?
Yeah,
How old
I
is
do.
she?
She's
Oh.
3.
Oh,
perfect.
precious
Yeah.
thing. What's her name?
Nita.
Nita?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cute.
The little
sounds like a
mamas.
cutie already. Oh, she's probably just overly loved,
Yeah,
isn't
she
she?
has so many toys.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
And so he's
awesome.
been doing that for a while with you,
It was like he's been doing it 2 years, so
and that's all he does right now.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So he might be a good one.
Remember, just don't ask. Just hold on a second and just skip it over.
We might have to grab the phone from you.
Arguing.
Just
I know
kidding.
the phone. Oh, that's funny.
I'm just kidding. So it's
Jacob.
yeah.
Do I use my Batman voice?
No.
Okay.
Hello.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Hey, are you busy right now?
No.
Oh yeah, I had a business opportunity, way to make money. Do you have a minute? Okay, I thought of you about it, so let me hand you off real quick to Mr. King. He's the top executive for the company. Okay.
Hello, Jacob.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Just enjoying my day off.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you said you were doing some AC work.
Yes.
Yeah, my father did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, kick myself in the butt for not paying attention now. You guys are expensive.
Yes, we are. Very, very.
But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't do a winter or a summer in the valley without you either. So.
Exactly. Exactly. Good that it's sustainable work.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Reoccurring too. There's going to be a spring and there's going to be a fall.
And there's always going to be a winter and a summer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, anyway, we were talking to your brother, just talking some business, and we asked him who he knew was a go-getter, hard worker, and outgoing, and he was speaking of you. Was he lying to me, or is he truthful?
No, he's very true. I work all week, and then on the weekends, I fix people's cars for trying to start my own repair shop.
Oh, look at you!
So yeah, so I'm constantly busy sometimes, or some weekends I just don't get a day off. And I just work.
Yeah, fixing cars. Yeah, you a pretty good mechanic?
Yeah, actually, I've been working on cars for like 14 years.
What? I'm gonna have to get your number now.
Yeah.
So, do you drink coffee?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Would love to sit down with you, and 'cause we got another appointment coming up here. But sit down with you and kind of go over what we showed your brother, and buy you a coffee.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Do you have time maybe tomorrow?
Aside from church, I do.
All right, Tony. Happy birthday. Tony. You did good. See, you survived. Were you a little nervous?
A little bit. I'm still a little nervous still, yeah.
You did good. You did
Pretty
awesome.
simplistic, though.
Was that easier though?
Yeah, that was-
Once you let go of the phone, you know, and you handed it off. Because essentially, we would have been able to probably do the same thing with the pastor, even if we gave him just some information. You know what I mean? Because he might have said, "Well, I don't have time to do anything." That's great. Can we send you something so this way you could know how you can support Tony in the future?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the idea. We just want them to know so they don't go somewhere else. We want people to go to you, right?
And they'll see it the way you see
All righty. Did that make some sense, guys? Did you did you see though the first call he made? What not to do? Hey, yeah, Kiko's. You can talk to Kiko, and do you want to talk to her? Oh no. Oh, okay. So, yeah, guys. So remember that. Remember that if you make that simplistic, and like I say, all it is a script, just a simple script, and the important thing is to not deviate from it, because when you start deviating from it, then you start having all kinds of problems. But with that, also know that I got an earpiece in tonight. So if it looks like I'm thinking, stand by a little bit. We're trying to get all the information to you guys. But with that, if they stay on track to that simple script, here's what they're going to see. See, I didn't put any pressure on his brother Jacob. No pressure at all. What I did, let's just go have coffee and I'll show you what we showed your brother. That's it. Because what's going to happen now, Tony is going to see, or how we made Tony feel. If Tony feels comfortable, like he didn't pressure anybody, he didn't do anything, he's going to feel more comfortable putting more people down on a three-way with us. Okay, so this is a process. Most of these people are new at this. This guy, he's never been a business owner, so you have to understand that a lot of these times we're working through these issues with people as they start to wrap their brain around it and everything. So, but you see how we try and find out. I know we ask a lot of questions, but it really helps. You start talking about, people's kids. I start talking about Sam Foster's grandkids and everything about it. He's going to be, oh man, that's going to be, people love their families and they love themselves. So you talk about him. He's a I edified him back. You're a good car mechanic. He's like, I've been doing it 14 years. I'm like, I need your number then. You know, so those things are important. So when you do a three-way, you know something about the person. You can ask some questions so you guys can connect. Okay, that relationship. You got to build that the relationship. Did you see I was in a hurry? And we have another appointment to go to. So be in a hurry. Otherwise, sometimes, okay, I'm guilty of it. I'll be on the phone for a long time and Rose is kicking me under the table. It's like, come on, we got to go. And I'm like, my birthday's not for another month. Don't worry about it. And she's kicking me. So be in a hurry. Okay. You don't want to have too much time on the phone. They can ask the questions when you're sitting down in front of them when they've seen the video. You've done the 1 through 10. But yeah, try to connect with them, try to get that relationship, find out who they are, find out what they're about. Because now you're banging all those chimes people like to hear. My family, my grandbabies, what I do for work, all those things. So that's huge. That's huge. So we need to be sitting down with our team, the people we meet, and doing this daily. We need to ask ourselves, they're like, so what time is it? It's 6:15 right now. So tonight, do me a favor and then do this all week. At the end of the day, when you put your head on the pillow, ask yourself one question. Did I do enough for my why today? That's it. Did I do enough for my why today in my business? That's it. Because what that's going to do, you're going to see it, like I say, Sundays is family and God day. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every night, and sit down with your team. Akiko's got some good movement over there in Japan. She's got a chance to start getting to actually sit down with those IBOs who may be stagnant, not necessarily dead, but just stagnant and aren't going anywhere, and say, hey, let's sit down. She could call me, hey, Chris, you know what? We've got so much potential with what's coming. We've just bought out 2 other companies. Let's sit down. Let's do some 3-way phone calls, man. Let me do my part and get your business rolling and do these 3-way phone calls. You guys, now you guys can see how we do it. It's simple, and just get with those people and just like, let them make the phone call. And like, hey, I just saw a way to make money, man, part-time around my schedule. Man, I tell you, you got to talk to this man here. Miss Willie Cribb is tearing it up right here. Hold on. Boom. Hey, this is Akiko. She just set Japan on fire. Hold on. Boom. And get those people going and get them ignited. Everybody here wants to get to RC, RD, and RVP. So it's going to be important. So, but yeah, Sam, we're not attached to their decision. We're not. And it's so many people, and did you kind of notice Tony was kind of attached to what they were going to be saying? He's attached to a decision. So we're teaching him like, hey, who cares what they do? We just want them to see that you do telecom and energy. That's it. And Chris is going to buy him coffee just to show him. Okay. So it's not going to be a long night because we just want to the 3-way phone calls is so important when you're getting people. Okay, so there's an additional way that you guys can reach out to your people. So it doesn't always have to be phone calls. So social media is a big thing. So just add the person and have them add you and reach out. Then you can see everything going on. All right. So now Rose and I have a video of proof that you are or are not doing ACN. Mr. Thomas probably ain't gonna like this. I know he's driving right now, but we actually have a video that shows proof that each one of you are or are not doing ACN. I'm just gonna friggin' throw it out there right now. I'm gonna hurt some feelings today, and I don't really care, but you guys need to see this, okay? Because this is what it's like when I drive out of my driveway, right? And I drive down my street. This is what happens to me every single day because I know we're doing ACN properly. If this does not happen to you, you guys need to do something and step something up. I'm just saying. So if your neighbors are not running and hiding in trash bags, running back in the house, playing dead, you are not doing ACN right. That's what it looks like when I go down all these trash bags out in front of the whole families in those things. I had to throw that in, guys. I had to throw it in. Facts, Jamar. You got it, guys. You got it. So everybody understand a 3-way phone call and a 3-way instant messenger? You do it on text too, okay? So there you guys have it. It's just about putting it to work. You know, how bad do you want it? I mean, I know, get it down, copy it, and get busy. I'm telling you guys, you're going to put people, you're going to get people back in action that were not in action. It's going to help. I'm telling you. All right, guys.